I'm looking at you looking at me. The review of Seaquest for Atari 2600 is now live at ClassicGameRoom.com. You play a yellow submarine that shoots sharks and enemy submarines in an attempt to rescue divers and collect gold. It's a really good game. Seaquest. Watch the review. Now let's check the Wind Squid Pub for some questions. Got a good one here from Black Regnum, who says, Sir Mark, I have not yet been knighted, by the way. What was the best shmup you ever played? Well, that's a tough question because I played a lot of shmups or spaceship shooters. Musha is probably one that sticks with me, with great music, incredible gameplay. I love Musha on the Sega Genesis, Thunder Force 2 and 3 on the Genesis, Donpachi, Dodonpachi, Robo-Aleste, Xevious, which I have for the arcade back there. That's actually a game that got me into spaceship shooters in the arcades back in the day, and on my Atari 7800 Pro system. Zaxxon is a classic. It's one of my favorite genres, as you know, and there's a lot of great spaceship shooters to choose from, so just watch the reviews and see what looks cool. Twin Hawk on the Genesis is also very good. Let's move on here. Oh, and Truxton. Can't forget Truxton. PlayStation 2 versus the Dreamcast, asked by Energy, who I think is... Let me check the CGR Elite page here. I think Energy is #1 on the CGR Elite list. Yes. 1,862 experience points. You have reached the rank of pastry chef. Boy, I wonder what's next. Let's see here. I already forgot. Oh, PlayStation 2 versus Dreamcast. That's a battle of giants right there, isn't it? I mean, they're both excellent game systems. I love the Dreamcast, but I also really like the PlayStation 2, so... Well, I think the cool factor would probably go Dreamcast, and the obvious cult factor. The PlayStation 2 is a dynamite game system with a huge software library, so... I don't know, you know what? They're both pretty cheap. Just buy them both. Let's see, Dreamcast Indie releases 2014, some more info from the Red Fox. I can tell you right now I have my copy of Redux on the way for the Dreamcast. History of the Magic El Camino, also asked by Energy. Well, which is sitting right over there, the El Camino, 72 El Camino, that we bought because, you know, who doesn't need an El Camino? What makes it magic? Magic. Also, it can fly through space. And let's go with one more question here. What game would you create if you were a game designer, Mark? Asked by Pekka. I am not a game designer, nor do I have plans to become a game designer, although there is a Classic Game Room video game on the way that I certainly had part in designing, so maybe I am a game designer. You'll see what it is, though. Space Car. Polar Vectrex for the Vectrex is a great choice from JT the Ninja. Good idea. What game would you create if you were a game designer? Well, Truxton 3, maybe? Magic El Camino Challenge, where you fly an El Camino through space and blow things up with flamethrowers while launching beer cans at enemies. Sounds pretty much like a game I would make and enjoy. See you next time at ClassicGameRoom.com. El Camino Challenge. I love that. On the Vectrex. Gotta get on that.